because of that. Meanwhile, I've never seen Elusive even be in a team fight. They only die in rotation, and then Snorlax gets out and sneaks him. I love Snorlax. I've loved the adventure and the journey he has taken us on, but I don't think they're a team that is capable of that kind of
especially at the start of this play. Running in so many different deaths so early in the first 2 rounds. I'm not too sure unless they can do something over these last 2 games, which you never know because it is PubG, and anything really can happen, especially with the new map. Maybe Miramar being their strongest map for today. Who knows? Who knows what's really going to go down? But jumping into this game, we have the circle up already, which is focusing down to the southeast. We have 2 teams that have dropped down in Picado as well. It is Sigil and Livid. 2 team in Picado is an unusual drop or at least for competitive.
I really like this for Sigil. So if they know that Livid have been dropping here, and they have, then they know that Livid is one of the teams that is easiest for them to pick out of the top 10. Now remember, they do need to get top 8, but if you're Sigil, you not only need kills, but you also need placements. But keeping other players in that middle top 8-ish area, getting them out of the game early is also a decent strategy to do this. So I don't hate this hot drop at all from Sigil.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, Livid, currently at 10th place and Sigil at 14th. I mean, they could do some decent work, or even just flip it around. Livid could take them down pretty easily, and just rank up even more. I mean, it's 16 points a kill, and taking it. I'm not gonna do the maths. You can do it because I'm not here to math boy. I'm here to cast boy. But we will possibly see something cool happen from them. Dill Hero though, all the way over to the east side solo. Not too sure where the rest of his team is. It looks like Taylor J down to the southwest of Los Leones, pretty close to Four Kings. The rest of their team all the way down southwest as well. So pretty big split for E United, especially being first place currently out of all these games, including yesterday. So maybe it'll work out. I mean, we've seen them do some really great work, even doing those splits and coming out on top. But on Miramar, perhaps, especially with that southwest, so many different mountain areas, people may have angles. Who knows?
I think they just don't want another awkward Lost Leones situation occurring. If you remember last time, they got in a very, very odd interaction between Four Kings, who is currently team number 5 now, and the north side of Los Leones. Taylor J is still there today. That's where he found his resting place in game 4 of this series, but he's the only one that dropped anywhere near that area.
Definitely. So a few more shots coming out here from Sumatra over towards Sigil. They are going to be taking more of a kind of defensive position on the south side of Picado. 2 in Motel, 2 just down to the south side of these little the apartment and buildings here. The what's it called? Garage. 2 jumping into this vehicle and just going to be moving away instead of taking the fight. It's probably a better decision.
I like this.
And just move away.
Livid has a lot more to lose than Sigil here, so if they can get out of this one while getting baseline loot as well as, well, not dying, that's the way to go. That being said, they do leave Hike and Countless behind. I think they had an opportunity to save them and pick them up, so I'm not sure if I like them being left here to defend themselves in this 2v4, because that's a bit better for Sigil here as far as claiming Picado. This seems a little bit weird. Like, once again, just like leaving your guys off in a 2-2 split you don't really need to do.
Yeah, and it also comes down to loot. They did have all of Motel to loot up here. Countless does spot out one player from Sigil. Opens up the door, but realizes there are players to the west side. Does get hit. No ammo in his Mini 14. Doesn't want to even waste the time to finish the reload. Jumps over again. Tries his best, and Jester takes him down first. That will mean still 1 left for HYK alive. To Jester coming back around, trying to take more shots. He will be hit pretty hard, down to 29 health, but the same disadvantage going over
Owenbear.
HYK is he's still getting hit big time from multiple directions. Look at Owenbear just pops around saying, hey, what's going on? Let me get those kills, let me get those loots, and we'll finish off there. As now we lose 2 players in Livid already. As you were saying
at least
earlier,
the remainder I mean, at least the remainder of Livid found a spot relatively near the center. They couldn't get dead center. Idil Hero from E United already has claimed that for himself. His team will probably be sort of cycling in there at some point in the first or second circle as he claims that. Bit scary. That is a as well. That wide spread from Team 9 not helping out too much, but over here in the middle of the zone, Livid, and in the second fight of this game, Sigil has chased them here, trying to kill the second half, led inside this building with the UMP, trying to hold on for as long as he can. He's surrounded on all sides. The jump shot in that building does not work. You can't aim too well when you're going in there. His teammate goes down, and as does Led. Sigil, Aussie finishing him off, losing a player during the push, but wiping the squad in the process.
Taylor J watching from a distance, knowing that there's a massive fight just going through. I don't know if it's possible to get up there, even with a lot of kills. But I mean, as you said, Evil Geniuses, they just pop back up, which is great to see. This is where it comes down to the wire. The last round to kind of settle this, and then I believe it's top 8 of each lobby is going to be going through, and so tomorrow it's only going to be 2 streams happening. So pretty intense stuff. It's awesome to see though, as I obviously also pop on the right round thing on the screen, which is good. We're going to be watching a lot of teams jump down the plane path. Pretty simple as well. Going to be starting up in the north east and then just straight down to the southwest.
Another hot drop happening. Picado though, Sigil and Livid gonna be fighting for that again. Oh goodness, very different drop location, much more aggressive from Sigil, specifically Innate, dropping right next to Sumatra, very far away from his teammates, but getting a very nice building, one you don't want to push either. So it's a good find from Innate, but also very ballsy from him.
Nice building indeed, but as you saw, what he picked up just there was a. Luckily, I mean, he's found himself Car 98, an AKM. Looks like an S1 player also to go down. It's another hot drop in Cruz Duval, which is, what is it? NX to go down from Crawfresh. And it looks like they're just going to be splitting off. This is a double hot drop on this last round. This is where everything counts. Even this, like Taylor J right next to this, he's watching people drop down. He's ready to take shots still.
Yeah, he's just confused, looking up and around, saying, "Do I take shots here? Is this something that I want to do? I guess, okay."
But also note, Alex GG up to the top side there. He is already down. So if he takes more shots here, he may open himself up to a position to be taken down.
Some trades going on in Picado right now, as it does appear that a couple of kills have been had. Countless currently down. They're going for a res trade, but Sigil able to get that res right now. While all Countless has been able to do is get himself to a safe spot. So Sigil recovering from that a little bit quicker, but not quite having the meds. I don't think is a med kit actually. So we'll have the meds to recover from there. Livid beginning to get some shots out. Sigil trading them as well, but now a 3v2 situation beginning to come out in favor of Livid.
Led trying to move around, just takes a few shots towards those boys. Ortsy getting a little bit better in his heels, but look at this push here. They're going for the res. The timing is perfect here. He actually doesn't get taken down. He takes him down himself, trying to go for the res still, but won't be doing so just yet. Owen taking down HYK, finishing him up real fast as well. The healing continues as well, as Led doesn't have much to heal with in general. Owenbear still trying to hard peek around that doorway as the pickup continues. More shots down on the south side, or at least southwest of him. Innate comes in with a knock on Sumatra. There's the execution on Livid already. Livid was coming, 10th position already. That's an even easier position for Evil Geniuses to just hop up again. That's a
bit of a heartbreak for Livid as well. They're one of the 2 teams that was kind of just on the cusp, and they died to a hot drop in Picado. Very hard for them, but they gotta know, considering how it went last game, how they literally got chased down across the map. They gotta know that it's gonna be happening again this game, and that Sigil will not be giving up this town. So it will be Sigil with a couple of kills, claiming Picado and all of his bounties to themselves. Mostly a central spot in the zone, as well as a lot of vehicles, but it's not going to be a central spot at all, as we might be having another Oasis game.
This is exciting. It actually might happen because of how much of the circle is up on the north side.
By themselves, just driving outside every centralized compound in this new zone.
And Heifer now watching to that top side on the mountain of the cliff face. Just brutality here as Heifer tries to watch over towards anyone trying to rotate around. Sigil Innate actually coming in with a knock there. I'm not even sure where they are. Where are they?
This
oh
is
my
outside
god!
Los
What's
Angeles.
happening here? They're
Sigil went
taking a
from
big
Bacado.
fight. It's the Blue Boys, literally, and physically as well. Alex GG to be taken down finally from Owenbear with the Winchester. Sam or Dean, we're going to be able to see Innate trying to move around. He has the first aids for this, but trying to find an angle for himself. Orti's still pretty low health. Owenbear jumping into his bike. I mean, these boys should be healing up as fast as possible right here until they, before they push. I had no idea anyone was outside of the zone. Speaking of inside of the zone, look at these pushes. Biznatch trying to move in with Trifecta in a big fan pattern. Biznatch maybe to actually...
Okay, let's go then. How do I get out, man?
I'm not going away, I'm just...
Oh, up the hill shooting us, up the hill shooting us. Fuck!
See that?
I can't come out, man.
I know. You go in the window.
I don't know where they're shooting.
Go in the window.
I don't know.
Yo, I'm gonna die, what the fuck?
Dude, you still help?
Thank you.
They were there. My mantra.
Do you have first aid kits?
So close.
Well, I came in trying to save Ryan.
No! KZ! KZ already saved me, what the hell?
Chrissy's
It
down.
was too late.
I said KZ already saved me.
No. The moment I'm trying to go for you, I'm too late. I'm already out in the
Rip.
shit.
Oh my god! Didn't hear. One more. Yeah, good. Alright. So far.
I'm gonna save Christy first.
He was here. Or maybe here.
Are you safe, KZ?
Kind of, yeah. I heard him.
Oh, I see. He's behind a rock. Oh, hell. He's behind a rock, Christy. Oh, yeah, first aid kit.
Looted the guy.
Oh, there's a guy. Nice try.
Somebody's dumb.
Your team.
Your teammate's dead, man. Just go cry in the corner or whatever.
Where did you drop him?
I got him now.
Oh, okay, I see it.
People on the bridge. Like right under. Oh, he got me.
Oh
Holy
shit, where's
fuck.
he at?
I saw him stance up on me too, damn it. He's on the south side of the bridge. There's two of them. You're about to see him. Right. Right at that tree.
Oh! Why are people so good at this game? I can't do it. Nice.
People are a lot better than how they use.
Oh man, that was quick. I was like trying to aim at him and he just fucking threw a grenade, pulled his weapon and shot me.
You can't try to aim at somebody. You have to like really quickly do it.
Okay.
He was still fucking with. Oh, people in the blue straight back 245 in.
4-5. Oh, I see him in my shot, dude.
Oh, close. Rock on the road.
Coming. So I'm going under the bridge, switching sides. I see him. He doesn't see me though. Hang on. Yeah.
That can't be it. Maybe it is.
It might be.
I know. How many times did you hit him?
Who?
That last guy.
I hit him in the face once.
Okay, I was gonna say, did that nade do anything?
The nade was after, unfortunately.